Hey everyone, I'm Heather with Burner Babies, and today our video is about grief. So yesterday I lost a dog, and she was pregnant with 12 puppies. I don't know really why I'm making this video. I think mostly it's a pep talk to myself. As a breeder, I own way more dogs than the average person, and therefore I have lost more dogs than probably the average person will even own in a lifetime. Yesterday, for the first time ever, I found myself asking if I could continue to do this job. The loss is completely overwhelming sometimes. I have to remind myself that these dogs are worth it. The love that they give to me every day is the sole purpose for my existence. They are my whole world. And the loss, the heartbreak is sometimes overwhelming. It is without a doubt the worst part of my job. The dog that I lost yesterday was pregnant with 12 babies. So not only did I lose her, but I lost her babies too. And it makes me second guess every decision that I make. I am responsible for so many lives. So many lives here. So when something goes wrong, that falls on me. And sometimes that's a hard burden to carry. These dogs are the most amazing thing on the planet. They really truly are so amazing. And the way that they look at me like I'm the most amazing thing on the planet. And so when I fail and I let them down, that's hard. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough to do this job. The older that my dogs get, the more of this I feel. I love a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs. And every single one of them eventually will make me feel like this. So this is my pep talk to myself. And maybe to you. Maybe you currently feel like this too. Maybe you're currently grieving the loss of a dog too. They're worth it. These dogs are worth it. I find myself reminding God pretty often, actually, that when it's my turn to go, that I need to go where they go. Because I don't want to be in a heaven without the dogs that have gone before me. I guess part of this video too is to humanize the breeder a little bit. Breeders get such a bad rap sometimes. You know, they are treated as if their dogs are just a number or just a dollar. My dogs are so much more than that. So I need to remind myself sometimes that these dogs count on me to be strong when I feel weak and to keep moving forward. Sorry. And to keep moving forward so that my head is clear to continue to make good decisions for the ones that are still here. But I'm telling you, sometimes it gets hard and just very, very overwhelming. I know I have a lot of dogs, but these dogs are so loved. I guess part of the video is for me. I believe that this is the only job that I am meant to do. I apologize. I also have allergies, and then crying on top of it, my nose won't quit running. But I believe that without a doubt, this is the only job that I am meant to do. This has been my dream since I was 12. But the loss sometimes is just the heartbreak that goes along with it. And it just is, man, it just is overwhelming. And I just can't even describe. I just don't even know if I can put it into words. But so I think part of this is a pep talk to myself to remind me that I love this job. Because I do love this job. Despite the heartbreak, My dogs are worth it. And I guess that's what this is about, right? That they're worth it. So maybe this video will help someone else. That if you're grieving too, it's okay. And it's okay to second guess yourself. I do it all the time. Yesterday, I second guessed every decision I made. You know, I had been through exactly what had happened, and everything turned out just fine before. And yesterday, it did not turn out okay. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow. I still am trying to wrap my head around it. And to lose her and her babies, I'm struggling really hard with it right now. And I know that every dog I own eventually will lose or leave me, and I will feel that loss. And it is the worst part of this job. It is absolutely the worst part of this job. It does not get easier with time. It just doesn't. It's not one of those things where, if you've been doing this for 15 years, you should be over this by now. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So maybe just talking about it reminds me that this is just a part of the job, I guess, and loving a dog. And part of loving a dog is saying goodbye. No matter how much that sucks. I read a poem one time. I can't remember exactly how it went, but it was basically that a dog is so good that it doesn't need to stay here as long. And with a burner, I feel like that's true. They're so awesome. They're so good that they can't stay for very long. They just come, show us how good they are, and then they leave. So, I don't know. It's very fitting, I guess. So, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I guess I don't know what the point of this was. To say we grieve too as breeders. We love our dogs. We love them a lot. And we miss them when they leave. So if you're grieving, it's totally normal. And they're worth it. It's worth to love them, even when they leave. And it's okay to second guess decisions so long as you don't blame yourself, is what I'm told. That's really hard to do, just so you know. So I guess I'm going to say goodbye now. And we'll just talk later. Bye, everyone.